Hello friends, how's it going? My name's Dave Cirino, singer, songwriter, producer, engineer. Check this out. I had a great idea to do a kind of tutorial, but it's called 5 questions. Okay, I'm going to be doing this 5 question show. I guess you can call it a show, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be doing this every week. The reason why I'm doing this, guys, is because you wouldn't believe how many questions I get in my inbox, in my YouTube inbox, every single day. I kid you not. I get about, on average, 10 questions a day. Okay, so I answer all the questions every day, all the time. Sometimes it takes me a while to get back to you guys, but I answer the questions. So I decided, you know what? I'm getting so many questions. Let me just start like a show or something like that. I'm gonna call it 5 questions. Each week, I'm gonna pick 5 questions that I get from different people. I'm not gonna use your names because I don't want to embarrass nobody. And even though a lot of questions that I get asked actually are in my tutorials, but I'm still gonna pick 5 questions and talk about it. Announcements. For those who don't know, I finished my album. My album is called Spaceman, and it's officially, quote unquote, officially being released December 15th. What I mean by that is the marketing campaign it's officially launched December 15th. However, for my YouTube fans and for my friends who watch my tutorials, the unofficial release, it's already out. Alright, it's already on iTunes. You can go ahead and purchase that if you like. I would definitely greatly appreciate that. It's called Spaceman. Just type in my name, Dave Cirino, and the Spaceman will come up. But the official release is December 15th. Alright? Alright, so yeah, that's it for the news. Let's get back to the questions. Alright, question number 1. From the 5 question show, I guess you can call it. What is the point? here's the first question. What is the real point of a mixer? Good question, but it depends on your setup. Are you just setting up your studio for yourself? Is it a larger studio? Is it a smaller studio? There's 2 options that you can go. You can go mixerless without a mixer, or you can have a mixer as a part of your studio. Going mixerless is usually for those who record like 1 or 2 people, whatever. If you go mixerless, you can use what's called a sound card or audio interface, like a Persona's Firebox. If you have something like this, you don't need a mixer. You don't need a mixer at all. Why do people have mixers? Some people have larger setups. Some people prefer to have a mixer because some mixers come with. Think of a mixer as the same thing basically as the sound card or audio interface. Some mixers come with the FireWire that you can plug into your computer. You don't need a sound card. You can go ahead and get a mixer that has the FireWire that you can hook up to your computer, and you can plug the mic right into your mixer and record that way. That's good for larger people who want to record bands, who want to record, who want to have multiple mics going into a mixer that can record at the same time, rather than having the Firebox or something like that where you can only have 1 or 2 inputs at the same time. So that's the point of a mixer. It's all on preference. Okay. Question number 2. What do you think is smarter to have, a MIDI keyboard or MPC? Which is more useful? Once again, that depends on your setup, okay? A MIDI keyboard, I have a MIDI keyboard. I don't have an MPC. I have a MIDI keyboard. I have the Novation controller, and I make all my beats in Logic. That's one of the reasons why you would have a MIDI keyboard, is to trigger sounds, alright? So in Logic, it has like sounds that I can pick, and I can make the drums and all that stuff on my MIDI keyboard because I have it hooked up to my computer via USB. MPC, it's the same principle. You make your beats on there, you dump your sounds into the MPC, you make your beats. A lot of hip hop cats might use an MPC because it's like it's a standard or something in hip hop making. You don't need an MPC to make a hot beat. All right. Some people do say the MPCs, the drum sounds more crisper. Like I said, that's based on preference. I can do a drum sound in Logic with my MIDI controller and make it sound crisp with EQ. I mean, like I said, it's preference. Just like with the DJs, the standard is a 1200s, but I know DJs who use Newmarks and they're better than the cats who use the 1200s. It's skill and preference. If you want to get a MIDI controller, go ahead and get a MIDI controller. If you want to get an MPC, go ahead and get an MPC. Question number 3. How do you hook up your mic to your computer? Okay, guys, listen. Alright. I talked about this in my tutorials already, so you should have listened before, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm going to answer your question. How do you hook up your mic to your computer? It's very simple, okay? You hook up your mic to your computer through a sound card, through an audio interface. If you don't know what a sound card is, you should know that by now because I've talked about it so many times. This is a sound card / audio interface. It is the same exact thing. Okay, this is how you hook up your mic to your computer, through one of these. Okay, this you hook it up through either USB or FireWire that goes to your computer. The microphone goes into your sound card. Okay, that's how you do it. Question number 4. Hey Dave, I was watching tutorials and was wondering, is the Bluebird mic good for rapping, and did it come with a shock mount? Okay, the Bluebird mic is good for anything, but it's very sensitive. All right, I don't really record my rappers on the Bluebird mic. I use like an AKG C3000. It's a harsher microphone. The Bluebird is very sensitive. It picks up sounds. It's a little hard for me to record rappers on it. I don't use that for rapping. I use it for singers. And it does come with a shock mount. Question 5. How would I hook up my KRK monitors to my PC? Once again, through your sound card. Your sound card audio interface on the back will have what's called the main outs. Okay, 1 and 2. If you have a sound card or audio interface like this, you hook up your monitors to the back of the unit through the main outs. Alright, it's already hooked up to your computer. That's how you hook up your KRK monitors. Alright guys, that's the 5 questions. So that's basically it for the 5 questions show today. Please, if you have any questions, email me through YouTube. I will pick your questions if I believe it's worthy enough to go on my show. I'll pick your questions and I will answer your questions right on this channel. Like I said, don't hesitate. Ask me anything you would like, okay? In closing, I'm Dave Cirino, singer-songwriter, producer, engineer. The official release of Spaceman is coming out December 15th on iTunes. But for my YouTube viewers, unofficially, it's already out. Go ahead and cop that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next week.